You know, I never thought alcohol was a problem at the time. Looking back now, I know it was a massive problem. But I wasn't opening up, I wasn't willing to talk about it. It just became a habit. I suppose where it became a problem for me was then I took that habit from my work life into my home life. So then I'd get home from work and I'd go, oh, I've had a tough day, or I had a tough, phone call, I'll have a glass of wine. Open the bottle of wine, before you know it, the bottle of wine's gone. I could quite happily sit there and open a bottle of whiskey and drink 3/4 of a bottle of whiskey, no problem at all. And that's where it came from, and it just snowballed into everyday life. I was never willing to admit it was a problem. But the big one for me is obviously my friends and my family. I certainly know that I wasn't 100% there for my wife and my children. So my wife would have a conversation with me, and a couple of days later she'd say, oh, we're off to do this. I don't remember the conversation, or I wasn't paying attention. And that would have been driven by alcohol. I never thought alcohol was a problem at the time. Looking back now, I know it was a massive problem. But I wasn't opening up, I wasn't willing to talk about it. I'm a bloke, everything's fine, it's okay. I was really unhappy, Didn't want to interact with people, didn't want to do anything. Was on almost that spiral downwards sort of state where if I didn't do something, I would have lost my job. And I probably would have lost my family. I knew I had to change something. And again, it wasn't probably till I sort of got back in contact with Jeff and Big Moose. And he asked me if I was all right. And then he went, no, are you really all right? And at that point, we started talking about things. And then he said, what, we need to hook up. We need to have a conversation. I think that's the biggest thing is we don't talk. My upbringing, at the age of 45, I'm okay, I'm fine, it's me, I'm I'm the dominant one in the house because I'm the male. And that's an absolute load of rubbish, isn't it? We all need to talk, we all need something to lean on. But I think the most important message is we've all got issues, we've all got problems, we've all got issues. Talking about it solves half of them. I'd spoken to Chloe. Chloe said she was going to get me some help. And sure enough, I had a contact literally within 12 hours. If it had been, oh, we can get you an appointment in 4 or 5 weeks, I think I probably would have gone, okay, 4 or 5 weeks, well, I'll carry on drinking for another 4 or 5 weeks. And I think if I'd done that for another 4 or 5 weeks, we wouldn't be sitting here today talking about it. I'd still be drinking, 100% guarantee that. But because it was so quick and so I didn't have time to think about it. I suppose it's brought the real me back out. I've rediscovered myself. I'm confident, I'm outgoing, I always have been. But it's just brought that, and it's brought everything to my attention. So my family life is really important to me, my friends are really important to me. Yeah, it's just brought everything back to the forefront for me. It's almost my life went like that at one point in the last couple of months. And I don't look back and go, that could have been me, because it's not me, that's where I am, I'm in a great place.